I was fast asleep at like 2:30 a.m. Suddenly it just felt like a bomb had gone off behind me. It was just...
There's always a rule. Just use common sense. Oh, you want to swim in the river? Go ahead, you might get chowed by a croc. But there's no rule saying it's illegal to do that.
Both of us have told horror stories, and now no one's gonna want to come on safari ever.
It's got a happy ending.
This is Wildly Off Track. I'm Tristan.
I'm Rhea.
And I'm Greg. Guys, self-service checkout at the supermarket is blowing my mind.
What surprises me with the self-checkout thing is I don't know how people are not robbing these stores and just going
surely
there.
they are.
Like,
I mean, imagine having a self-checkout at Mount.
there's no way.
No,
Or anywhere
absolutely
in
no
like
chance.
Zim, no
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
They've still got security guards that check your receipt there.
Yeah. You walk
Yeah.
out and they check your receipt at most of the stores, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that. Yeah, you do have to sometimes scan your receipt to open the little gates. I'm like, bro, in Africa, just jump over the gate. Like, what kind of a gate is that?
Or you just wait for somebody else to walk through, and then you just follow them through.
I have seen 2 robberies in UK.
No way.
Witnessed them live in the exact same establishment at Greg's. Yeah, Greg's is a pie place here in the UK.
People love Greg's. Like it's a big thing from what I've never actually been to one, but
Great place to steal also, in case you do that. The one time someone just walks in, steals food from the counter, walks out. And the people behind the counter were like, hey, that was it, done. The guy left. The second time, when someone stole from inside Greg's, the people behind the counter, they didn't even look at it. They just kept on serving everyone else, unbothered. I'm like, why am I paying for this shit? When I can just walk out the shop.
Because you're an ethically sound human.
Yeah.
But you know they've got like outside McDonald's and stuff here. They have bouncers because it's like where they like all the
What?
chaos happens. Yeah.
Outside the McDonald's.
Yeah. Or inside the
Was that
McDonald's.
because people are going there like after a big night and they've had a few too many to drink?
I don't really
Or is
know.
it just the place for violence?
Do they sell alcohol there or something?
No, they don't sell alcohol. It's just where everyone decides, let's have a little bit of a fight in the McDonald's.
Sure.
You don't get that in bots.
No.
Well, we don't even have McDonald's.
No, we don't have McDonald's.
That's true. We don't have a
Yeah, there's
McDonald's.
no McDonald's.
We never had any fast food places in Zimbabwe until like I was 15 years old or so. Yeah, we didn't have anything. It was a treat. We used to travel to South Africa, KFC, McDonald's, Spur, Steers, all of those.
I
were like,
always find it funny
Nando's.
how in UK that organic food is considered the expensive luxury food and fast food is the rubbish stuff. But back home, it's the opposite way. Fast food is like, oh, we're going out, we're eating fast food. And then organic food, people are like, oh, yeah, this is just the regular. All the food is organic.
Having a
I
steak.
think coming from a farm, I think I'll disagree with you actually. On the organic side, we spray our crops with a lot of chemicals.
I'd just
and
like to
here-
point something out here. Greg's farm was a tobacco farm.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he was eating
we
raw tobacco anyways, but it probably wasn't the pesticides that was doing the harm
It
there.
explains why my brain's a bit cooked now. Trist, what was your favorite thing to eat while you were in the field?
I love my rice cakes and popcorn now.
Rice cakes.
Popcorn.
I love the rice
It's like
cakes.
it's just air. You're just eating air basically.
It's 'cause
with,
I was
a bit of,
like-
with a bit of carbohydrate.
Yeah, but like half the time life is so monotonous, just tracking. And I like to snack. And I knew if I had rice cakes, it wasn't like, it was something to nibble on the whole day.
It was more the action of eating than the nutrition.
Yeah. But we were very lucky, to be fair, with the food that we had. I mean, we had some amazing meals and we were eating a lot of really nice meat, but the food became very monotonous as
Yeah,
well.
well, that's fair.
Yeah.
You got the same thing with over and over and over
For
again.
multiple years.
Well, it changed very much because, you know, we were there for 5 years. In the beginning, we didn't have any like pre-cooked little Tupperwares to take out with us. We would often just like have tinned food and like pasta. So, I mean, like tinned tuna with some pasta and some tinned tomatoes and stuff. But then by the end, we had fresh veggies and
life was great.
already cooked meat and dishes, and we had that in our fridges the whole time. Which was
Pre-cooked
quite
meals
lush.
are a winner. They are really good.
Yeah, except we had like a mountain of salt and a mountain of oil because that's just how we do things in Botswana.
We used to have like 1 or 2 chefs in camp.
Yeah.
And they basically they helped facilitate the whole operation. So they basically do a whole batch of one meal, bolognese or beef stroganoff or chicken stew, and they put those into little punnets. And we had a fridge freezer in the back of the car, and you could take a couple of those punnets out, put them in your fridge, and over the however many days you're out in the field, normally three to 5 days ish, you could then heat up your food, and you didn't, become emaciated or have to go to the doctors because you ate too much maize meal. But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, we ate well.
Yeah.
Some of us better than others.
And it was really nice for me because in some sense, because you living in your kitchen, if that makes sense, because you guys remember our car is our kitchen, our office, our bedroom, everything.
Yeah.
So to avoid like my impulse to go after sugar and snacks and things, I just wouldn't take them out. As you know, like you go out there just with the bare minimum, like, and you can be quite disciplined. Here, you walk down the road, you can have any snack you want in the world, like anything, all the chocolates, all the sweets,
and
everything.
so many variety, and they're really cheap here to get chocolates or junk food. Let me say, junk food is
it's in your face.
Processed food.
Processed food is way cheaper here than it is back home.
What would you take from here to join you in the bush in the car? Do you think?
Biscoff.
Biscoff, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll take the dip one, not the the biscuits are nice also, but the that one in the jar.
The spread.
The spread.
There's like sweet spread that you put on, like you put on a piece of
Biscoff spread is really
piece
good.
of toast or something.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What would you take?
There's loads of flipping nice things here, man.
Greg has a serious sweet tooth.
I got a
as
massive
well.
sweet tooth, but like I think I'd get diabetes if I could just take an endless amount of something. So like with that in mind, I probably wouldn't go sweet. I'd go more. Oh gosh, there's just too many things, dude.
I'm different. I don't have as big a sweet tooth as you. I like savory things, but you tried beef hula hoops.
What the beef
hula hoop?
Beef hula hoops. Brew.
No man, hula hoops are the little rings that you have as cereal in the morning.
No, there's a
beef?
crisp one. They do it's called crisp hula hoop. Like they're crisps.
No way.
Beef flavored.
Yeah. Brew. I could smash so many of those. I'd destroy them.
Beef hula hoop.
But I've got a problem with the way they do crisps in the UK. Like in Botswana, you just get packets. Like it's just one big packet and it's full, or you get a small packet. The amount of times I go to a shop here, I'm like, oh, I'd love a big packet. Like just a big packet, just sit there and eat all of them. And you get the packet, you get home, and it's 6 individual packets in the packet.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't bought it. I haven't seen it.
It's a problem that I've encountered a few too many times trying to buy my beef hula hoops, to be fair.
I think we need to have some beef hula hoops on the next
I want to
on
try
the next
them
time
now.
we do this.
Yeah. No, they're really good. It's just endless varieties.
I mean, I don't know about you, Rhea, but these little stores that stay open and like the ones with all the like sweets and soft drinks and vapes. Like
vapes is in every single shop.
I'm like, dude, there's like a million vapes.
Yeah. You just walk past a shop, vapes. It is wild. The amount of vapes here for sale.
And it's colorful. You walk past a store like that, it's just bright colors everywhere. I'm like, imagine.
Some of the boxes, though, when you're in some of the shops, I look at it and I think this looks fake. It doesn't look like a legitimate. It's printed so cheaply.
It looks like a chocolate bar.
Yeah. It's a vape.
Yeah.
It's just quick dopamine all over the place.
Have you noticed? So the UK don't have a time where it's cut off to like buy alcohol.
Really?
Yeah. So in Botswana, you can't buy alcohol from like your Tesco's or something in Botswana. You've got to go to a specific liquor store, which is normally right next door.
Yeah.
But they close. Was it 7 o'clock? They normally close.
Yeah, is it 7 or 8 now? Or
7 or 8. But they're also not open on Sundays. So I don't think it makes a massive difference. You can still go to a bar and buy alcohol. But here you can any time of day. If a convenience store's open, good luck, have fun, go for it.
Even at the filling station here.
Yeah, at the filling station.
Oh, really? You can buy booze so you can just drink and drive.
That's what. If it was Botswana, 100%. That guy buy a filling station, drink the whole way he's driving.
That's probably why there's a limit.
You have to be careful driving in Botswana. Have you seen those photos of trucks and buses hitting elephants and stuff?
That's sad.
Certain parts of the country, you've got to be very, very careful.
I mean, for someone listening, you'd wonder how does someone have a car accident with such a huge animal like an elephant, but they're the exact same color as the tar road.
Yeah.
And when you're just driving, our roads are very straight. No need for bends and stuff. And it's so simple to not see the elephant on the road.
I know Greg's nearly been munched by a couple of elephants in his lifetime.
Yeah, well, elephants are not carnivores, so munching.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Killed by elephants now and then.
Almost squashed by elephants.
I must admit, I think out of all of us, whenever we have an elephant interaction, I'm the most scared of how you will react. Because you talk to them like you're terrified of them in every moment of the day. You're not relaxed around them.
I don't think that's necessarily the truth, because like when there's an elephant in camp, I'm normally the one who goes and says, "Cheers, boy, see you later," not you.
Well, then that's only because you like to show off for the cameras.
Oh, I do that even without the cameras around. No, I'm chill with the Illies, but the thing is, like, I talk to the Illies because the Illies, if they know that you're around and they can get a sense of what you are trying to express to them, they're quite clever and they can kind of respond in an appropriate manner. It's when the Illies are surprised and too close, that's when it can get a bit dodgy. So that's why I talk to them all the time. Compliment them. Say, "You got lovely tusks, big fella." And then he'll be like, "Okay, yeah, you're a friendly," and then be chilled.
I like to do the complete opposite. Stay dead quiet and see how close they'll come to you.
I feel like that's the riskier thing to do, though. Do you not think that that's the riskier thing to do?
But what I found is that's when you get those opportunities where they walk right past you. Have I showed you
You're a daredevil, mate.
the video of this humongous elephant where I just moved to the side and it walked right past me like I could have touched it. And I was like, okay, shit, this thing this is now.
They are a lot bigger than you think they are, I must admit.
I mean, that's an amazing experience, having a 5-6 ton elephant walking by you. But if we're going to talk about like being cautious around them, I feel like my approach is more cautious. Don't let them happily do that. I mean, like, go ahead, Ray. But I'm a bit too scared. I don't think I'll.
Some of my favourite moments is, you have a nap in the middle of the afternoon in your car and you wake up and there's an elephant sharing the shade with you, and it's literally 5-6, like not even half a metre from your car.
It's memorable.
Yeah,
but it's a bit terrifying.
It's not terrifying though. They're chill. They know your vehicle's there. They can smell you in the car. It's only when you start yelling and screaming and making noise that they get agitated from it. I find a lot of the time. If it's a young bull or something, you're normally pretty chill.
Maybe it's just because of my experience. I'm a little bit more.
So what was your experience? What have your experiences been?
So where we were filming, the elephants were quite chilled, but I guided for a long time in the northern part of the Delta where the elephants were not chilled. And they used to charge us from like 750 meters. Like they would see us. It would be hilarious because we would have new guests that have flown from, I don't know, the US or like all over the world. High-paying luxury safari, like we're going to go and see beautiful animals in the most wild place on the planet. Very exciting. We land, pick them up at the airstrip, and we're traveling back to Camp First Drive in this new place. Never been to Africa before. Oh my gosh, there's elephants. And it's like, I'm out of here. We're going to camp. I'm not going near those things. Because we were on the border of the system. So those elephants used to walk through farmlands. There are areas where there's people and elephants that are condensed in specific places. And generally the people that lose a lot in that situation. But anyway, those elephants were very agitated because of that. And they used to absolutely rev the cars. I mean, we had 3 cars hit there in a year when I was there.
3 cars in a year.
Yeah. So I was scared of those little buggers. And the guests would be like, "Oh, no, lovely elephants." I'm like, "Guys, I'm sorry, but we're only going to stay 150 meters away." But then that said, 99.9% of the elephants in Bots are chilled.
Yeah, they are.
It just depends on which area you're in.
Have I told you guys about the time when we were it was breakfast time. So I was by the breakfast table and this elephant was coming through our campsite. Now, unfortunately, where the elephant wanted to go, it was blocked off. So the elephant came right through, got to where it was blocked off, turned around and started properly huffing, puffing, ears, everything.
That's not good.
So I was like, some people were in their tents. I was like to the guys, "Okay, guys, stay in your tents. Just stay in your tent. If you're in your tent, just stay in." Nope. Everyone zipping out the tent, running out the tent.
What?
Yeah. And now this panic made the elephant now wonder what the hell's happening here. So the elephant was properly trumpeting. And in our little campsite, it charge, stopped. And there was this one guest. There was 2 tents like this next to each other. And here in the middle, a pathway. Elephant is here. I'm here to the left. So this one guest unzips, zip, and in between the tents runs there. So I see, it was literally a movie for me, hey? I see this elephant charging towards the lady. The elephant charges, hits with the tusks like this.
No, dude.
It grabbed the tent that she was in, flung the tent up, and now I didn't see this lady come out from the other side. So I thought, what the hell? She's dead. This thing has hit her. It's like properly sliced her in half or something.
Oh, dude.
And the elephant, after that, leaves the campsite. So it's like, shit, we go there, go check. No, the lady was just on the floor. She tripped, like in the movies, out of fear. Nothing there on the floor. She tripped out. And this is when I was new, hey? This is probably my first year.
So I've got a question, because this is a hectic story. And I'm a bit worried about our professional gardening careers now. Because both of us have told horror stories about elephants, and now no one's going to want to come on safari ever.
It's got a happy ending.
Okay.
Like the lady, this was my first year when I was brand new. The lady, she's there. She got up very shook.
Yeah,
And she was like, okay, asking me. I was just letting her know, no, it's okay. It's the elephant is gone, and it's gone. There's nothing left that can happen. This was the beginning of our safari, and I won't forget. She asked me, could something like this happen again? I was like, yeah. And then she fainted. She fainted. We had to catch her from falling down. She fainted. It was like, shit, okay. But the rest of the trip, that was an anomaly. I mean, imagine how many years and that happened.
Yeah, we should probably clarify for folks that elephants are not out there to get you.
They're not out. This is after so many years, so many days in the field.
Each one of us has probably had thousands and thousands of interactions, and only one or two have been potentially dangerous.
The thing is, I find they react a lot to your behavior. Like in that circumstance, people didn't just start running around
Didn't
like
listen.
crazy people. It would have been very chilled. They get scared because we're scared. It's same with big cats. Don't run.
Yeah.
Please don't run.
Yeah. It can be. It is chilled most of the time.
Yeah. No, like I mean, they get they're scared that they live in an environment that is terrifying for them.
Yeah.
And if things start running around, they assume the worst, that something else chaotic is going on, and they do that.
Yeah.
Terrible eyesight. Yeah.
Well, terrible. So
they've got eyesight like Greg's.
Yeah.
probably a little bit better. Mine's shocking. I can't even see Ray with all these things. If I didn't live in 2026, I would have died young as a hunter-gatherer. Because I mean, how do people even have like?
You can't even do the
eyes
berries,
are the
eh?
most
You
important
won't
thing.
see the
I would have
colour.
died at like 15 because my eyes went bad as a teenager. Anyway, we've gone about elephant eyes. Elephant vision is not so good. However, in low light, it's not bad compared to ours. It's actually better than ours in low light. So their acuity is not great. So like the detail, but their sensitivity is better than ours. So like low light is not bad. They can cruise around at night a little bit better than we can.
There's a lot of words to say that they can see better in the dark than we can.
I've got to sound relatively professional and like well spoken. We're recording here. So like, I used to have a job when I was working at Jack's camp in the Makharikari. We used to have a couple of palm trees in the camp, and our job as guides was to get elephants out of the camp. Because we were very worried about, firstly, the elephants pushing the trees onto the tents because they love the fruit, the little palm nuts. So myself and the guiding team, every time we heard the little shake of the palm tree, we'd have to go out there and chase the elephants. And it was almost always at night because they knew. People go to bed.
People have gone to bed,
Oh, man. And every season, we would just be all out war against the elephants. And eventually, clapping and shouting just stopped working. You would like try all the tricks. We very quickly learned that they could see better at night than we could. We used to try and use torches to try and obviously navigate to try and find them, but they would watch the torches and just go to the other side of the camp. So they would just play around with us.
Yeah.
Like they would just, wherever they saw a torch, they'd go the other way. So they were like, okay, we're going to have to do this stealth mode, no torches. That was worse because they could see way better than us. So like it was just a disaster. We climbed under tents a few times running away from them.
One of the scariest moments, like the first year or two that I was working in the Delta, because you're sleeping. You have a car. It's your car. You sleep in that car by yourself. There's no one else around, and you pretty much just pitch up. You sleep wherever. You can park and sleep wherever you want. And it was a really calm, pristine day, not a breeze in the night, and I parked near a palm tree, and I was fast asleep at like 2:30 a.m. Not even a cricket or anything making a noise, and I was out cold. And suddenly it just felt like a bomb had gone off behind me. It was just things hitting the ground, like it sounded like a tree was literally being ripped up from its roots. And it was just an elephant who decided that palm tree right next to me had some nice food on it. And it just went doff, doff, doff. I sat up and I thought I was dead. I genuinely sat straight up, like cold sweat, adrenaline pumping. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night and I was terrified. And from then on, I never slept. There was very specific trees you never slept under.
Don't get near an ebony and fruit or a palm tree.
I've had it also, but it wasn't elephants next to a fig tree. So I knew, okay, there's fruits under there. Don't sleep under there. I slept next to it. And then it was bats. Shit, I was like, oh, fucking hell, man. So,
Did they ever hit the radio antenna? Did you ever listen to your little radio antenna?
all the time.
When the bat hits it.
I've had them in when I put the mosquito net.
No.
And then they just come in,
No.
chilling with me inside. Like, all right.
Chilling with bats. That's wild.
I had ebonies with elephants as well. Parked under ebonies are lovely, lovely shade. Like you often, if you sleep out like in the open, you get lots of dew and everything that falls on top of you. And because we don't have a tent that we're sleeping in, it's not quite nice waking up in the morning and you're just soaking wet. So I found a nice big tree and I was like, you're perfect, winning. Didn't even think about the fact that it was fruiting and the elephants love the fruit. And at some point during the night, I mean, they are so stealthy. Like
they're silent, eh?
even though they're the biggest land mammal in the world, they sneak up on you like it's like the
Well,
little.
do you know they walk on their tiptoes? We'll go to that. They do.
But I did. I woke up because there was something like my car just shook slightly. And again, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. Like you are out cold. You're like sleeping. I was stark naked in my little bedroll on
You
my
sleep
roof.
butt naked in the bush.
Yeah, but it's nice, eh? Well, there's
Yeah,
no
that's
one
why
to
the
see
scorpion
me.
stings them on the ass.
But I woke up and I was like, and now you're like, you're feeling pretty vulnerable. You can't see more than like half a meter in front of you. And I'm just lying there deathly still because I'm like, don't move. Whatever it is will just move off.
What if a rat comes to you when you're butt naked and just nibbles?
Well, I'm on a roof, man. I'm not worried about the rat.
And what stops a rat from climbing up the
what-
roof?
Anyways, these elephants.
I think we need to revisit that.
I could hear them pulling on the branch. It's like, okay, cool, that's an elephant, that's fine. Like, it's just gonna eat some bushes and like meander off. And the next thing I know is I just felt this like thing graze over the blanket, like the duvet that I was on. And it's like you just see this huge white tusk just like appear from the darkness, like slightly nudge you, and it just goes up, breaks a branch, some berries drop on you.
That's mad.
And it was like that for like 20 minutes, just elephants going one, and I thought I was dead.
Were you not shitting your pants the whole
Yeah,
time?
I was. What do you do? Like, I can't just sit up and be like, oh yeah, hi guys, by the way, I'm here.
I'm sleeping here.
That's Greg Wood.
I swear,
Oh,
like,
good evening, everyone.
Like 10 minutes ago, you were saying your elephants are so chilled. I love
They are
elephants.
chilled. Like nothing happened. They were just doing their business. I was
Yeah.
sleeping. It was super, super chilled. But there was a moment I was like, I'm not going to
That's
say
mad,
hello.
dude. Yeah. You won't say good evening. No, then you just.
But it did. Like that. You had moments like that.
It's when you just keep
That's
quiet and
amazing.
enjoy
Though. I
it.
mean, you'll never forget that. For the rest of your
No, I
life.
won't forget that. I think I pissed myself.
You be careful because you might attract the rats around.
Rats are the least of my
scorpions and
worries. Roof climbing rats looking to nibble on you.
Well, when we first started, do you remember? I don't know, Ray, we were a little bit before you in the Delta, but do you remember when the cars had been sitting for a long time and each vehicle had its own resident rodent?
yeah.
It could be a mouse. Some of them were squirrels, but my vehicle, which is the one that you took over, Anam, that one had its own little mouse. And you would sleep in the rains, you'd sleep in the bottom so you don't get wet on the roof. And I remember clearly in my bedroll, just chilling there and hearing this little bugger wake up because it's nocturnal. And you just be chilling in your bedroll, all of a sudden, over you. I spent like 6 months trying to discourage this mouse from living in that car, but I couldn't get rid of it. Every night it'll be from scurrying around.
Your little pet driving around you the whole day.
Yeah.
Remember the monkeys we had now towards the end?
man,
We were
man.
continuously
Clever. Opening the hatch even.
Literally opening the cupboards.
It was one monkey as well. It was just
One
that
monkey.
one female monkey that you couldn't beat her.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was so much smarter
A
than
little
us.
bit of context. Our vehicles used to have, it was an open vehicle at the back, like a pickup truck that had been converted. And in the back, we had cupboards for our food, right? And this monkey, she figured out how to open those cupboards. It was
Properly
impossible.
going for the breakfast. I remember the breakfast cereal
Yeah.
always. You come back, you're like, what is this? Who was here? Opened up, and the same monkey stole my sunglasses. I remember with my binoculars
clever.
when I had to search the whole freaking ground. I took a ladder to climb up on all the
No,
roofs.
did you get on the roof?
Yeah, I got
remember that
on
was so
every single
funny.
roof because I thought, the monkey would jump on roofs
on
and
the roof
found it in the sand.
Oh, the binoculars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild there.
Freshest looking monkey for like 20 minutes as well.
Yeah.
Like, why are these guys wearing these things? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's amazing. She was so clever. Bromance. It's amazing the baboons didn't figure out our camp. Most camps in the Okavango
True.
have lots of baboons that know the camps.
Well, there was a
Ours never.
reason for that.
We won't go into that. That's true. Staff used to chase them off every day.
Yeah, very, very strongly discouraged. What was the rule? If there was baboons in camp, the Wi-Fi got turned off.
Yeah, basically. So
Staff
you
wouldn't allow
all had to chase the baboons every day.
I remember one of them ran past me and goes, "No, I need to get them out now, otherwise I can't watch my YouTube video."
But remember before the Wi-Fi, when we had to download everything in town, go there, listen to our podcast,
Coming
watch
in with
whatever.
three weeks worth of videos and podcasts. Otherwise, you were just sitting there with your own thoughts for too long.
Talking to no one because it was so terrible.
It's so terrible. Oh, poor guy. It was such a struggle living in the most amazing place on earth.
We had there was a couple weeks. I think you were on leave or something, and I was there. One of the other guys was working as a young kid at the time. Well, he was the same age as me.
Still a young kid.
But we didn't have Wi-Fi. Went down for like 2 weeks in camp, so there was no connection to the outside world. Like we just did it, and I remember we got Wi-Fi back, and I went on my phone. I had a couple messages from my parents just being like, "Would be nice to hear from you." And he was like, he was from England. He'd never really had that experience before, and he came up to me. He was like, "No one was worried about me."
Oh no.
He was like, I was like, my mum didn't message me, my dad didn't message me, and he was actually really hurt by the fact that just everyone just didn't care.
Shame. But isn't it such a pleasure? Like we had the ability to just detach.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
I mean, think about how little time spent. Anyone is able to spend not only detached from that whole internet thing, but also on your own.
Yeah.
Like solitude and nature, fully immersed, no distractions. That's
The
amazing.
way productivity went up, reading
Yeah.
books, doing this, learning things every single day.
Yeah, and there's a calmness that comes over you. I mean, compare that to what we're experiencing now in the UK. Like, ain't no calm compared.
But it's also like technology is meant to be so addictive. I remember when you discovered short form content.
YouTube destroyed my sleep, dude. Destroyed.
I remember getting up in the morning once and we were about to leave camp, and I'm like, "Greg, you're right. You look pretty tired." He's like, I said goodnight to my girlfriend at like 9 p.m. and then I discovered YouTube Shorts. And sat up until 3 a.m. watching YouTube videos, and then decided I'm probably really dumb. And then, what is it? You deleted every social media off your phone ever. And then 3 weeks later did the same thing again.
That's my thing. Like I feel so bad. I delete the app, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh, that'll be fun. Reload the app. And then
But I remember you also, now you've completely quit smoking, but you once quit smoking, threw away everything, and then you were bothering other people who smoke. Like, where's give me? I need a fag. Like,
it's the same thing. It's the same addictive thing.
It's so addictive.
It's the same neural thing, and that's the thing that we were lucky. Like out in the field in nature all the time, you don't have those little triggers, those little try me, try the. You walk down any street here in the first world, or I mean everywhere developed, it's straight like short, quick dopamine. Are you ready? Do you want some sugar? Do you want some nicotine? Do you want some alcohol? Do you want some anything? It could be anything, whatever grabs your mind. Even the worst is on your phone. I mean,
I think about it like our bedtime routine. My bedtime routine in Bots is sun went down. Cool, that's my day done. I'd literally pull out a pot.
You didn't do anything else?
Well, no, I'd like make myself some food. I might have a film downloaded on my phone. I put my film on. Once I was done eating, I wouldn't even feel like finishing the film.
I thought you were going to say some saucy film. What do you do?
No, we didn't. Wi-Fi wasn't good enough for that.
Only in camp.
But I would, I'd eat my food, watch 20 minutes of my film. Once I was done with my food, up into bed and sleep by 7:30, 8 a lot of the time. Whereas here, a lot of friends and family, their way to decompress in the evening is get up TikTok, get up Instagram, sit there and scroll for hours.
Yeah.
My sleep pattern is so stuffed up in the UK because I can. It's just short. It keeps you engaged, and you just. Whereas in Bot, when you're in the bush like that, and once the day's done, I'll go to bed. Sleep.
I wonder if we could make some viral content that's going to keep people up at night.
Hopefully. This is supposed to be.
I wonder the three of us.
Everyone's falling asleep right now.
Yeah, they're probably like, what the fuck is this?
Put the kids to bed, play that podcast. Play it in the background.
Got terrified. They're scared of elephants now as well.
Nobody's going to visit Africa ever again. Guys, Africa's amazing. You got to do it.
The one thing I really enjoy about back home after coming here is we don't have all these goddamned rules where you can't do this, you can't do that. It's more like just use common sense. Oh, you want to swim in the river? Go ahead. You might get fucking chowed by a croc. But there's no rule saying that it's illegal to do that. And here it seems that there's always a rule, a law for something. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do this.
Mate, you've got to have ID to buy.
I don't like rules.
Common sense should just govern things.
Yeah, but people don't have common sense.
Yeah, because it's been taken away from them.
Because of the rules.
Well, I would agree with you in some sense that yes, the more you kind of insulate people, the less they think independently of, and think. Yeah. I agree with that, 100%. Yeah. But there's something to be said about the structure of having rules and regulations, because you think about people without some sort of like guardrails do really ridiculous things.
Yeah, but that's natural selection. Good.
Yeah, but we're trying to
hurt yourself.
We're trying to help people live a good life.
I can't go to the shops here and buy a pair of scissors without getting ID'd for the scissors. You've got to be 16 to buy scissors in the UK. I was like,
what about when you're in junior school? When you got to do a school project
for you?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Because you might,
mad.
I don't know, do something with safety scissors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's also because you've got a higher chance getting randomly stabbed in Europe than you do back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, Africa, we don't really do that.
There's nothing like that. There's no people who are just
That's not the narrative. Africa's very dangerous, mate. You've got to remember that. That's what we tell
It depends
them.
where you are,
Yeah, it depends where you are, yeah.
So you really, really don't like rules, obviously, but which one's really pissing you off? Because you seem really pissed off.
Well, the rules.
Yeah, but what about the laws? The rule of law, like in bots, for example. Do you get agitated with laws? Like you can't drink and drive, and you can't shoplift, and you can't. Is that also something that pisses you off?
Well, what I really enjoy back home is that the rules are there, but common sense comes past the rule.
Yeah.
And if you break a rule, officially, if someone sees like, whatever, okay, it's your fault, or you have the consequences for it, it's done, it's over.
Okay.
I think it's a lot easier to, like here, the rule is the rule. Like you follow that rule and everyone follows that rule. There's no one's thinking, but why is that a rule? If that makes sense.
Nobody's questioning the rules.
Yeah, no one questions it, but also, in bots, if a rule, it doesn't make any sense, you talk to somebody about it and they go, yeah, in a position, they go, yeah, that's stupid, don't worry about it, like, we'll change that. Whereas in the UK, if a rule's stupid, like being 16 to buy a pair of scissors, everyone goes, okay, that's normal, we'll just oblige by that for the rest of our lives.
But there's a reason for everything.
There's a reason, yeah. What I would say for like a rule, for example, when you're in Botswana, don't get out the car and chase elephants or walk towards them. Yeah, that's a rule. But you know what? If you break that and you walk towards the elephant and it squashes you, well, that's your fault. They're not going to shoot the elephant because it's like, oh, why did you do that?
Well, they probably
common sense.
Will shoot the elephant though, won't they?
It's common sense.
I feel like common sense isn't as common as you think, though.
We started with self-service checkouts at the supermarkets. What do you guys think about the self-service fuel stations?
So fuel stations in Botswana, there's petrol attendants. A fuel station has 4 or 5 petrol attendants, and you pretty much, every time you drive up to a fuel station, there's some guy yelling at you, kind of pointing to his pump, and he wants you to use his one.
Yeah.
And you drive in, he asks you what fuel you want, how much fuel you want. You tell him, he does it. You don't get out your car. Someone will normally come and clean your windscreen as well. But,
Bro, I don't know how to do it.
No, neither.
I haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm going to create an ecological disaster trying to play with that thing on my own.
But do you pay I just don't get where you pay half the time.
I've seen it happening, and you pour the fuel yourself, and then after you've poured your fuel, you go pay.
So is that on a trust basis? Can you not
That's
just drive
what I
away?
wonder. Or you can just fill up 20 liters, you don't have the money to pay for it, and then you're just, oh, sorry, I don't have the money. What happens then?
What happens next? Yeah, you know what I think is the big difference here? Is here they have cameras everywhere. We don't have any cameras really in Botswana, so you can get away with it in Africa because there isn't cameras everywhere. But I'm pretty confident that the fuel stations must have cameras, because otherwise, you just fill up and go.
Yeah, but also sometimes I'm like, I'm paying for this. Why do I have to do it myself? In Southern Africa, there's someone hired to pour the fuel in for you, and they can even wash your screen. It's part of their job. Here, you've got to do everything yourself.
You do have to switch off your engine, though.
You do have to switch off your engine.
All you have to do.
Yeah, they'll bring you the cash machine at the end.
Don't even have to get out of your seat.
Yeah. Normally gives them a little tip, and that's your experience. It's very, very fluid. We're creating opportunities and jobs.
It is
Yeah,
job creation,
it's a great
because
job
there's lots of people that need work in Africa.
Yeah. Whereas I guess in England,
Well, I need work. I'll gladly be a petrol attendant here.
you can make good tips, eh?
Yeah, maybe we should go. I should approach one of the petrol stations here and ask them if I can get maybe some people would
Yeah, but
love
you're
to
gonna
just
probably-
stay in their car.
Or just get rid of the self-service checkouts also in the supermarket.
just go and work in the
Yeah,
supermarket.
just to hire some more people.
Yeah, no, okay. We're gonna. Now we've just come to a little blunt stop on this. I think we should.
Yeah, get back on track. Yeah.
Thank you for listening, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, fun. Till next time.